morning, students, and welcome to your science class. This is your science class, and today's date is, tell me, students, today's date is 23rd December 2020. And which chapter is going on? The chapter 10. Chapter 10, water for all. This chapter is going on now. First two pages, I think your reading and explanation is done now. So students, open your science book. Page number 76 and 77 is done. Today, open now in your book. Everyone open page number 78 to page number 2 pages. We are reading now. Page number 78 to page number 80. Forms of water till we all read this chapter. After that, I will explain you all parts of this chapter. Okay, so everyone read this chapter, page number 78 to 80 only. Okay, reading time. After that, I will explain you. Okay, students, your topic is drinking water. Drinking water. We should drink clean water, na students? Hope all of you revise now previous two pages from this chapter. Sources of water. What is water and sources of water? And your all doubts are clear now in these topics. Hopefully all of you read very well. Okay. And today's topic is your drinking water. We should drink neat and clean water. Okay. Then first I am going to start reading from this chapter. So everyone open your book, students. Your heading is this one. This is drinking water. Surface water and groundwater may not be always fit for drinking. It may not be clean. It may have germs. Drinking dirty water can make us ill. Okay, students? Water must be purified before we drink it. We should boil water before drinking. Boiling water kills the germs. Filtering is also a method by which dirt is removed from water. Water purifiers may also be used to clean the water. Clean and pure water that is safe to drink is called potable water. We should keep water in closed containers. Okay, students, all of you read this paragraph with the help of your book. After that, move next page. Here is the some pictures for some things that are using for cleaning the water. This picture is a water purifier, and I think this type of purifier in your home, in your kitchen. Yes or no, students? Yes, na? And here this is a journal method. If there is no purifier, your mama boil this water on the gas stove, and this method is using to kill the germs. Here is boiling water. Okay, and here the water stored in a container. Okay, these things all of you understood now. Then after that, the next paragraph is storage of water. storage of water. A large amount of storage of water. Large amount of water is stored in dams. What is dams? Here one question is raised. The dams are built on the river and they store the water. And here is the picture in your book. This is the dam. This is the dams. Okay. Municipal tanks, house tanks and pots are also used to store water. What is the meaning of municipal tanks? Student, what is the meaning of municipal tanks? It means the big tankies that you see now when you are going to the in different ways, like that in a railway, near the railway station, and Belupur in your city, Varanasi city, there is a famous municipal tank that is in Belupur area. Okay, it's a big tank that is made by the our Nagar Nigam office, and they supply the water to different houses. House tank, that is a journal syntax tankies that are stored water different and its capacities are different and you can see at your home. Okay, yes, good. After that, how to save water? Here is in your book, there are different ways we save the water. Okay, the amount of fresh water on earth is limited, so we should not waste water. First point is we should close the tap properly after use. We should take a quick bath. Don't play with water. Don't keep the tap running while brushing your teeth. Reuse water. Water used for washing fruits and vegetables can be reused to water plants and to wash car, etc. Okay, students. Then after that, move the next page. Here two students. This boys close the tap after use, and they are, these boys and girls, they both are waste the water. That is very bad habit. They are playing with water. This is good, bad? It is bad, na? Okay. Then move to the next page. Get leaking taps repaired immediately. Collecting and using rainwater in another way of saving water. Here is the some pictures and we can store the water. Okay, because water is very precious for our life. After that, the second point is forms of water. Water is found in three forms: solid, liquid, gas. These forms can change into one another. The water we use in our home is in liquid form. With the help of an adult, boil some water in a pan. When the water starts boiling, steam or water vapor starts to rise from the surface of the pan. This steam is a gaseous form of water. Changing of water into steam is called vaporization. Hold a cool plate over the pan of hot water. You will see drops of water on the plate. This happens because the hot steam cools down when it's come in contact with cool plate. The change into drops of water, changing of steam into liquid is called condensation. This word is condensation. Here is the picture of when the water is boiling, here the water vapors are raised here, that is also called steam. Okay, and when these water vapor touch this cold plate, it is converted into water droplets. Okay, look at here everyone in your book in this picture. Okay, it means when the water is cool, that process is called condensation, and when the water change into steam, that process is called vaporization. Okay, then facts. All of you read these facts. Okay, water is the only substance found on the earth in liquid, solid and gas form. It is the only one substance that is found in three forms: solid, liquid and gas. Now pour some water into ice tray and put it in the freezer. For some time you will find that water has changed into a hard substance that is called ice. Changing of water into ice on cooling is called freezing. This word is freezing. After that, move to this paragraph I am completing now. Okay. Put ice cube into the open for some time. You will see that ice slowly changes into water. This process is called melting. Your reading is enough for today. After that, I will explain you. Okay, hopefully all of you students practice this chapter 2 times. Okay, then come to the our topic, that is drinking water. Drinking water. The surface water and the ground water. Surface water, example, give me some example like that: ponds, rivers, lakes and stream water. Okay, and ground water by digging tube wells, by digging hand pumps, by digging wells. This water is called ground water. Okay, both water is always fit for drinking, but sometimes in this water there are some dirt, some impurities, some chemicals are mixed now. Okay, and that water is impure, that water is dirty, and that is not good for us. So we need to have purify that water, because when we are drinking dirty water, we can fall sick. Yes or no? Yes, no? It is not healthy for it. So we can should proper filtering this type of water, and which type of method we are using now to purify this type of water. We are using now some purifiers like that RO filter. If there is no this type of facility available, you can boil the water. Boiling water, if you drink this boiling water, you are fit. Okay, clear? Drinking water. Okay, and clean and pure water that is safe for drink, and it is called potable water, and we should clean water for our good health. Okay, and what is the filtering? I mentioned now this word is also. Everyone write now these things on in your rough copy only. Don't write these things in your fair copy. Okay, students? Filtering. What is the meaning of this word? Filtering means it is a method. It is a method. It is a method by which is remove remove which dirt. Here one word is missing now. Which dirt is, impurities is, Here mention now dirt. Dirt is removed from water. Which type of method we are using now? For example, by boiling water. It is very easy method. Yes or no? Okay. By boiling water and using filter. Using water purifier. By using water purifier. Like that RO filter. Okay. Purifier. Okay. Then students, after that, storage of water. Storage of water. We can store the water in different things, like that in a use water bodies, like that rivers. We can store the water in dams. Okay, look at here in your book, there is a picture. This is a dam, and water we can use store now in this dam, and this water is using now for making electricity, to produce electricity and to irrigate our fields. Okay, first thing, this is a house tank, like that at your home, syntax tankies, and you can store the water in that, and you use now different purpose of water. Here is a bucket and tub, and you store the water, and you can do different things. After that, how to save water? There are many things. Here are some points. We should close the tap properly after using. We should take a quick bath. Don't playing with water. Reuse the water. Okay. This type of work we are doing now, we can save the water. When we are doing brushing our teeth, okay, don't keep the tap running. We take a water in a glass. Okay, this type of method we are using now. If in your water bottle, when you are coming in the school, in your water bottle have was left some water, you use that water for planting. Okay, this type of method if you are doing now, you can save the water, because water is very precious for us. Without water we cannot survive it. Water is our life. And in only earth is a planet that have water. Yes or no? No? Yes, no? That's why our planet is called blue planet. Yes, no? Yes, very good students. Here are the, after that, move to the next point, that is forms of water. Forms of water. Forms of water. Water have three forms. How many forms? Three forms. Only water have three forms, that are solid. First solid, second liquid, and third is gas. These are three forms. Solid form, water is ice. Liquid form, we drink it. And in gas form, it is a steam. There is no confusion? No, no? Okay, very good. When we are drinking, when we use the water in your home, that water is liquid form. Okay, when we are boiling this water, you observe the water is, when the water is boiling now, there are some water vapors and steams are also there. That form is gas form, and this process is called, when the water change into steam, this process is called vaporization. And here in this picture, look at here everyone, in this pan the water is boiling, here is a steam or water vapor, both are same words. and this process is called vaporization because here water change into steam. This is process called vaporization, and when here the water change in the drops, this process is called condensation. It means here water change in liquid form. When the water change into liquid form, that process is called condensation. Okay, this process all of you read now properly, and you see this picture. With the help of this you understand now. Here water is boiling, here is water vapor. This process is called vaporization. When this water vapor touch this plate, this is cool here, and this water stream change into drops, and this process is called condensation. Understand, students? Okay, very good. Now when we take this water in a tray, okay, in a tray, and put it in the freezer for 4-5 hours, you will observe, students, the water is changed into some little ice cubes. Yes or no? Yes na? And changing of water into ice on cooling is called freezing. Okay, clear? When the water change into ice, it means water change ho gaya in ice solid form. That process is called freezing. Okay, freezing is clear. And last is when this ice in the open for some time, you keep that ice cube at in your room for some time, even half an hour, you will see that ice slowly change into again in water, and this process is called melting. And this process you understand, student. Think about in summer season, all of you take ice cream. Ice cream is a very favorite for all children. Yes, you know. In summer season, you eat your ice cream very quickly. Why? Because in summer season the weather is hot, your climate is hot, and that time that ice cream is in solid form. And when you keep that ice cream for some time, what happen? That ice cream is melting now, na? It means that solid ice cream change into liquid form, and this is called melting. Today's for enough. In next class we will discuss about the water cycle, and again I will tell you what is evaporation, what is condensation. Okay, these points I am again discuss with you. Okay, so till then all of you read this chapter very carefully because this chapter is very important. Okay, students, thanks.